Hello, welcome to another confession video where I read your deepest, darkest secrets. Don't worry, I don't know who you are and no one else ever will, but your secrets? No longer safe. Last time I did this, you guys told me some crazy shit. Stories about your mom finding your yaoi collection, drawing yaoi and yuri of your classmates, acting like an omega in heat, reading hentai in class. The list goes on. So, let's read some more. Okay, we have a cosplay story. My boyfriend didn't know I cosplayed, and I was doing an injured Bakugo cosplay. And he walked in my room, and I was full wig, contacts, and everything. Full injured Bakugo cosplay. And he got scared and broke up with me? Over text? Oh, so you were dating a normie and he didn't know? He didn't know you were on that cosplay wavelength? Oof. Then he broke up with you over text? He did not fuck with the cosplay. Damn. Honestly, you dodged a bullet. Honestly, you dodged a bullet because is it even your boyfriend if he can't walk in the room with you with full-on Bakugo injured cosplay and he can't say, oh my god, babe, you look so good, you're so creative, and you're so cool? Yeah, what about that? What about that? Maybe he'd even put on a Deku wig for you because that's a real man. That's a real man who will be there for you through the thick and the thin. Damn. Damn it! Men these days, they don't understand a true art. The true art form. And honestly, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet because if someone's dumping you for being in a badass injured Bakugo cosplay, you don't need them. You don't need them in your fucking life! Out! Out, damn it! Nah. You won. Honestly, you won in this situation. You won. You probably looked really badass anyway. I wonder if you were like making a TikTok too. Imagine you're in like the full Bakugo. Wait, like let me demonstrate. What are you doing if you're my man and you come home and this is what I'm doing? Wait, let me get a wig cap. This ain't right. Can you even really be with a baddie if you're not okay with the cosplay? No. No, you can't be. If you're not kissing me with my light Yagami wig on, you can't kiss me ever, bro. You can't kiss me ever. Don't even fucking think about it. Out. You're out. If you won't have me like this, you can't have me ever! Ah! Fuck you. Get your ass out of my fucking room. That's what I would have said. But yeah, anyway, I wonder if you were you making a TikTok when he came in too? Was it low-key like this?
Somebody has to do this. When I first got that notebook all those years ago, I knew I had to do it.
You know? Is that what you were up to? Is that what you were doing? Damn it. You don't want me like this, you can't have me ever. Fuck you. Fuck you. And whoever that boyfriend is, man up. You're just a boy. You're not a man yet. Only true men. Take it from me, damn it. Only true men respect the craft of cosplay. Ah! If you can't act like that, if you can't act like this in front of your fucking girlfriend or boyfriend, can you even be around them ever? The answer's no. The answer's fuck no. Anyway, yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of fucking with this cosplay, so I'm just gonna keep it on. Hey, let's continue. Why not? Let's keep the good vibes going. Ah.
If you don't want me at my most adorable, you can't have me at my most badass. And that's the real.
That's the real motto. That's the real motto of dating these days. Can't trust anybody, seriously. Anyway, but yeah, fuck that boyfriend and get you someone who respects your interests, bro. And maybe even helps you. Hey babe, you need any wigs? Let me know. I'll add it to the Amazon order. Hey babe, I saw this at the store. I feel like it'd be really good for that cosplay. Yeah, anyway. I used to read yaoi on my phone, and one time my mom made it go big screen on the TV. No, not the flop squelch thrust on the big screen. No, can you even imagine being a mom? You're like 45, bro. You're just chilling. You're on the couch, and all of a sudden, on the TV, what the fuck is that? Yeah, no. That was probably her last straw, bro. She doesn't even know how she did that. Damn, it was an accident too. Fuck. And I was reading hardcore yaoi. Oh no. Yeah, no, that's really tragic. That's really bad, and that's traumatizing for both of you. Mostly for her though, I'm not even gonna lie. It was so awkward ever since. I still read yaoi. Don't tell my mom. Wow. Damn. Hey, that's okay. That's okay that you still read yaoi. Just turn that setting off. Now. Disable it forever. Because your poor mom, bro. Your poor mom. Okay, here's another one. Back in 2023, I used to watch Gotcha Empreg. If you don't know what Empreg is, it's male pregnancy. I used to watch Empreg every night and dreamed of getting another dude pregnant every night. Bro's laying in bed thinking about male pregnancy. I found out I was watching it on my mom's YouTube account, and she saw everything I watched. No, say you're joking, please. Say you're joking. No, take it back. It's just a joke, right? No, again, what are you doing? You're 40. You're a mother, okay? You're a mother. You never heard of this yaoi male pregnancy gotcha life shit in your life. You open the YouTube app. What the fuck? Oh my god. Honey? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing in that situation? Because me personally, I'd have to check in. I'd be like, hey, honey, are you okay? Because what the fuck? No, yeah, seeing that shit. Dude, what's with the moms? Moms these days are getting so fucking traumatized. Yeah. I cut my pubic hair with scissors because I'm scared to use a razor down there. You know what? That's fine. And is that a crime? No. That's not a crime. No need to confess. That's okay. That's fine. Seriously, if you're not trying to go all bald, don't go all bald. If you just need a little trim, yeah, go ahead and get the scissors out. Who cares? Do what you gotta do, honestly. No shame here. Hey, we all have pubes. I don't give a damn. Don't be embarrassed. Head pat for you. Another one. One time, when I was really little, my mom pissed, pun intended, me off. So, I crawled under her bed, pulled my pants down, and I peed. It stunk in her room for a really long time, and she didn't know why. And when she finally found the dried up pee under her bed, I just blamed it on the family dog. Dude, okay, so you're savage, first of all. Kind of gross, but honestly, I think like peeing under someone's bed to signify that they have angered you is kind of badass. It's kind of badass. Yeah. Props to you, honestly. Honestly, it's a little bit cool, I can't lie. Definitely crazy, but cool too. I respect you. You're an alpha. A retaliation piss. That's nice. We have a ziplining story. So there was this one time I was trying to help my friend get up onto the zip line across my grandma's lake. So I purposely unbuckled her safety belt and she fell in the lake and almost drowned. Oh, so we have a villain on our hands, like an actual villain. She knew how to swim, but it was deep. She lived, don't worry. Wow, okay. 6-year-old me was something else. Yeah, 6-year-old you was a fucking villain, bro. I unbuckled my friend's safety belt, hoping she'd low-key die, but that was just a crazy kid, honestly. That's evil. That's evil. I'm glad she's okay. She probably has trauma now. Oh, we have another cosplaying one. It's not a confession, but it says, do you have any good dating advice to tell your crush or boyfriend, girlfriend that you like anime or cosplay? Because I've been scared that the same thing's gonna happen. Oh, that's a follow-up of the one that the girl submitted. About the Bakugo cosplay. Hey, honestly, I say just full send, be yourself, and don't hide anything, because then people know what they're getting into, and then you'll attract people who actually fuck with you. My best advice is just don't hide it. Like don't think it's something you need to like soft launch to them and be like, by the way, I like anime. Just like anime, you know? And if like a boy's showing interest in you or something and it's making you nervous and you feel like it's something you need to get off your chest that you like anime and cosplay, just say it, bro. Just be like, hey, do you watch whatever anime it is you're watching? Don't be shy about it. If you don't hide it, they'll know exactly what they're getting into, and you will attract like-minded friends and partners and people who accept you and like you and love you, and then you don't have to hide anything because they already know who you are. And you don't have to be ashamed, and you never have to be afraid. And maybe they'll even cosplay with you. Maybe they'll even watch an anime episode with you. You know? Yeah, that's my advice. Anyway. Wow, okay. So basically, me and my friend just moved into our new apartment, and I think this girl is fucking possessed. Okay. She rearranges the couch at 3 a.m. exactly because she's convinced it's slowly trying to escape. Does this roommate have like OCD or something? I thought it was a joke at first, but I think she's serious. It's only been a week, bro. Rearranging the couch because she thinks it's gonna escape? Wait, what? Yeah, so that's a little bit crazy. It sounds like she has something going on, like mentally. There's something wrong in there. So I don't know. Maybe like talk to her about it. Be like, hey, The couch isn't going anywhere. The couch doesn't have legs. It physically cannot escape. You know, maybe have a gentle parenting session with her. Hey, the couch isn't going anywhere, okay? The couch loves us. He's part of the family. Stop worrying about it. You know? Maybe she needs some reassurance. I don't know. That's really weird. That's really weird. Back in elementary school, I used to pretend to have a kid and I would take care of it during class. I would be sitting there and talking in my head, having a whole conversation to this fake kid like, no, you can't do that in class. I don't know where I was during those years. Hey, maybe you're gonna be a really good parent one day. Maybe it's innate. Maybe you're practicing. Maybe you're building up your skills before you have some children one day. That's not that crazy though. It's kind of sweet. Okay, so basically my older brother had his friends over. I hate all of them because they are racist and sexist. They were watching TV and I asked if I could watch with them. One of them said, "No, go into the kitchen, woman," and asked me to make him a sandwich. Oh. So I made him a sandwich, but I put some of my cat's used litter in the bread and told him it was some type of salt or seasoning or something. To this day, he has no clue. No, you're a savage. You never mess with the people making your food. Ever. You never piss them off, bro. You're asking for it, okay? He asked for it. He asked to eat some cat litter sandwich, bro. You don't say that shit. You don't say that shit. You treat the people who make your food respectfully. And you treat women respectfully too, damn it. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Oh my god. Killing stalking. Killing stalking. If you don't know what killing stalking is, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like explaining it. You know or you don't know. I used to have my very own copy of Killing Stalking. I would read it every night before bed. Before bed? Damn, you're reading that shit before bed? Actually, I used to do that shit too. I don't know. Yeah, never mind. I don't know why I'm acting like, what the fuck? Sadly, while my dearest mother was cleaning out my closet, she found the book and looked through it. Oh, these moms, bro. These moms are just getting traumatized left and right. Some of you need to like make your mom a bubble bath because they've seen shit. She found the book and looked through it. I've never been more scared in my life. Anyways, she took the book and I no longer have my beloved copy of Killing Stalking. Yeah. Of course she took the damn book. Never let your mother know the weird freaky things you read. Especially when it's Killing Stalking. That's really bad. That's really bad. I actually used to have, a few pictures of Yunbum on my wall back when I was like 14. And I remember my older sister Loki clocked it and she was like, "Have you read that? Like, do you know what he's from? Have you read that?" And she was like kind of interrogating me. And I was like, wait, no, I got it off Pinterest. I thought he looked cool. I knew exactly what it was. He was actually my favorite character at the time. Okay, next confession. When I was 14, I would make fake love notes and sign them with my classmate's name and put them into random lockers. Dude, no. If I was in middle school and I got a random love note in my locker, I'd be like obsessing. I'd be obsessing over it. I'd be so flattered. I'd be like, who wrote this? And I'd be trying to figure it out. Damn, bro. This one's a little bit evil. A little bit unintentionally evil. Eventually, this one dude found out that when I was writing one and asked me to write one to his crush. He was genuinely surprised by my writing. Mind you, I was in flow state while writing these and was spitting poetry like I'm in the literature club with these notes. Wow, you got discovered. Please write a love note for me. Your fake love note was so good. Wow. Okay, yeah. So if I got a fake love note in middle school, that would have ruined my life, to be honest with you. I would have been trying to figure out who wrote it, like, forever. You definitely sent some middle schoolers into a spiral with that. For sure. A few weeks ago, during my 4th period history class, I was all done with my work. So I put my head down because I was really sleepy. And usually during school, I never fall fully asleep. I'm still aware of sounds around me, and I usually just rest my eyes. Anyways, during this time though, I was especially sleepy and fell fully asleep for like a minute or two. Like I deadass started dreaming I was so asleep. Now I was jolted awake, not by a loud sound or me catching myself falling asleep, but I farted and it woke me up. No. I think it was the cafeteria food. The worst part is that as I woke up, since I'm not used to fully falling asleep at school, I was sitting there confused for like 3 minutes, not knowing where I was. Bro ripped ass and woke up dazed and confused. Also, I'm taking this fucking wig off. It's itching so bad. Did you forget how beautiful I was? It was also dead silent in the classroom and I didn't see anyone directly looking at me, but it was still so embarrassing and low-key humiliating. So I just put my head back down, not because I was sleepy, but just because of how bad that was. Accidentally ripping ass in class and then just keeping your head down. Farting at school has got to be like the most embarrassing experience ever, especially if it was in your sleep. Okay, this one's really short but really funny. One time I was like, fuck it, and I kissed my crush. Oh my god, the face that he was making. And then he rejected me in front of the whole bus. The way you wrote that is so funny. One time I was like, fuck it, and I kissed my crush. Oh my god, the face he was making, and then he rejected me in front of the whole bus. I'm sorry, that's so embarrassing. You were like, fuck it. And it didn't work at all. In first grade, I would make potions in the toilet by mashing poop, lotion, bubble solution, soap, etc. Okay, so what's with the poop? What's with the poop? Lotion, bubble solution, soap, poop. Like, why are we putting poop in the mix, bro? And afterwards, I wouldn't clean the shit out of my fingernails and I'd sniff it for pleasure. What the fuck? And afterwards, I wouldn't clean the shit out of my fingernails and I'd sniff it for pleasure. Yeah, so this one's this one's crazy. That's honestly a little bit disgusting. I won't lie. When I was 4, I was at my daycare place and I saw this weird brown puddle on the ground. So I stuck my hand in it and started licking it, and I really liked the taste. Oh no. My daycare lady came back and started freaking out because what I was licking off my hand was baby shit and puke. So she made me wash my hands, but I didn't use soap because I really liked the flavor. So after, I kept licking my hands, and then she forced me to use soap an hour later after finding out I didn't wash my hands correctly. No, what the hell? You're a beast. You guys are like kind of foul. This is foul. Having shit and throw up on your hand and you're licking it like a popsicle. Like a flavor popsicle. And secretly not using the soap. That's absurd. That's absurd. That's absurd. That's absurd. Yeah. Disgusting. Those were both disgusting. Another one. I used to think being emo was so cool and aesthetic, so I would wear the same black hoodie in middle school every day with my head down at the lunch table to act emo. The lunch ladies felt bad for me and brought me froyo for a while. They think that you're like, have no friends and are so alone, but you're actually just like trying to be cool. They're like, oh, he's all alone. And in your mind, you're like, damn, this is badass. I'm all alone, black hoodie, putting my head down at the table. And then the lunch ladies killed your vibe. Another one. One time at school we had pet fish and there was a filter that was plugged in and I was sitting by where the filter was and I accidentally unplugged it. The next day we came back into school and all the fish were dead. Dude, unintentional fish murder. You accidentally committed manslaughter. But fish slaughter. Yeah, that's really sad. I would probably cry. But hey, it's not even your fault. You didn't know. You didn't know that was the filter. That's really sad. That's really sad. We have a crush one. I had a really big crush on some dude in middle school and I took any chance I had to take photos of him when he was unaware. Honestly, I was gonna act shocked, but that's a canon event. Haven't we all kind of done that? Low-key stalked somebody in school. I tried doing the same thing when we were all crammed in a room during an actual intruder drill, and my automatic flashlight came on and aimed directly at him and everyone else in the room. That's so embarrassing. No, and also not you taking pictures of your crush during an intruder drill. Like your mind was still on it. Oh my god, he's right there. And someone might be like shooting up the school. Yeah, that's crazy. But hey, you're down bad. Someone said you're low-key a smash. Wait, only low-key? Nah. Fine, I'll take it, I guess. Whatever, I don't give a damn. One time, I went to my brother's friend's house after school. I really needed to pee, so I quickly rushed to their bathroom. I barely made it on time, but in the process, I'm pretty sure I peed all over the top of the toilet lid, on the seat, and on the floor. What do you mean you're pretty sure? Like, how do you not see that you peed everywhere? Because I was slow, I didn't realize I could just use toilet paper to wipe everything, so I washed my hands and quickly left the house. Just leaving your piss everywhere is crazy. The next time I went, my brother's friend told me that there was a new rule at their house that no one from outside can use the bathroom because someone peed everywhere. And I had to act oblivious. Dude. Using someone else's bathroom and peeing. You said peeing on top of the toilet lid, on the seat. Wait, no, you said I'm pretty sure I peed all over the top of the toilet lid, on the seat, and on the floor. What do you mean you're pretty sure? I'm pretty sure I accidentally peed everywhere, but I quickly left and I didn't. Oh my god. It was definitely you, bro. That rule was definitely because of you. I think I peed everywhere, but I don't really know. Pretty sure. But I might have.
Wait, this one's cute. Sometimes I whisper encouraging words to my houseplants before I leave the house just in case they're having a rough day and need emotional support.
No, I love that. I talk to plants too. I talk to the trees. I talk to the animals. I talk to the earth. I talk to the sky. I talk to it like it's my friend because it is. Damn it. This one's adorable and honestly not even a confession, and everyone needs to take notes. So if you have a plant in your room, you should give it a head pat and tell it you love it. And I'm actually not kidding at all. So, period to whoever confessed this, we're on the same wavelength. Anyways, that's all the confessions for today. Let me know if you want a part 3. And some of you need to up your game. As I read through these confessions, there's a lot of them that are like,
one time I knocked a painting off the wall and it broke.
yeah, it was crazy. So come on, step up your game. Step up your damn game. I read a lot of not crazy shit in here. And then some of you drop like crimes. Some of you drop crimes. Anyways, love you. Catch you in the next one. Cupcakes roll out. Okay, bye.